So you can see these guys, they do have some sizable spines.
The ocean is full of wonders, but some are better left unknown.
Very surprised to find a megamouth in shallow water near the coast. I mean, here's an animal that...
These rare sharks are so scary, they seem like creatures out of a nightmare. Living in the blackest depths of the sea, they've survived for centuries.
I can see 3 right where I am.
But what would happen if we came face to face with them? 1. Hybotis. Hybotis is a prehistoric shark whose story stretches across nearly 200 million years, surviving through some of Earth's most difficult eras. First identified in 1845 from fossils found in England, its name, meaning humped tooth, comes from its distinctive dental structure. These teeth played a crucial role in its survival, as they were specialized for 2 purposes: tearing prey apart and fending off threats. This adaptability made Hybotis a formidable predator and a survivor in a world dominated by massive marine reptiles like plesiosaurs and mosasaurs. Though it shared similarities with modern great white sharks, Hybotis was much smaller, measuring about 6 feet long and weighing around 200 pounds. Despite its size, it was a versatile predator. Its diet included fish, small marine animals, and even primitive whales. This ability to hunt a wide variety of prey gave it an edge in a constantly changing ecosystem. Hybotis' streamlined body and powerful tail allowed it to maneuver quickly in the water, making it an efficient hunter. One of Hybotis' most fascinating features was its dual set of teeth. The front teeth, sharp and pointed, were perfect for gripping and tearing into prey. The back teeth, flatter and stronger, were better suited for crushing shells or dealing with tough prey. This unique combination of dental tools made Hybotis an evolutionary marvel, capable of thriving in diverse environments and outlasting countless species. What's remarkable about Hybotis is how long it actually ended up surviving through time. It lived through massive shifts in Earth's climate and geography, from the breakup of the supercontinent Pangaea to the rise of the dinosaurs. Its resilience allowed it to coexist with, and sometimes compete against, giants of the seas. Unlike some of the larger predators it shared the oceans with, Hybotis could adapt to various niches, ensuring its survival through epochs of change. The eventual extinction of Hybotis, around 66 million years ago, coincided with the same cataclysmic event that wiped out the dinosaurs, the infamous asteroid impact. The resulting environmental upheaval proved too much, even for a species as strong as Hybotis. With its unique teeth, streamlined build, and incredible longevity, this shark is definitely one of the most competitive environments in Earth's history. 2. Scapanorhynchus. Scapanorhynchus, a prehistoric shark that roamed Earth's oceans between 120 and 70 million years ago, is an evolutionary bridge to the modern goblin shark. With its bizarre features and unique adaptations, this ancient predator thrived in the depths of the late Cretaceous seas, hunting in environments most other creatures couldn't. Its elongated, blade-like snout, equipped with electrical sensors, gave it an edge in the dark, murky waters it called home, allowing it to detect the faint electrical signals emitted by prey. Ranging from 20 inches to an impressive 10 feet in length, Scapanorhynchus came in various sizes depending on the region and time period. Despite its potential size, this shark was not built for speed. Its tail fin, larger on the upper lobe, makes it obvious that it was a slow swimmer, relying on ambush tactics rather than high-speed chases to capture prey. This design aligns with its suspected lifestyle as a bottom-dwelling predator, lurking near the seabed and striking unsuspecting fish, squid, and crustaceans. What made Scapanorhynchus particularly fascinating was its uncanny resemblance to today's goblin shark, earning it the nickname living fossil of its time. Like its modern relative, Scapanorhynchus's jaws were likely highly protrusible, meaning they could extend outward to snap up prey in one swift motion. This trait, combined with its long snout and sensory abilities, made it a formidable hunter in an environment where visibility was limited. The prehistoric oceans during Scapanorhynchus were full of life, from massive marine reptiles to ammonites and early bony fish. Despite competition from these other predators, Scapanorhynchus carved out a niche for itself in the depths, where few others could thrive. Its survival strategy was simple but effective. Stay hidden, conserve energy, and rely on precision strikes to secure meals. While it vanished about 70 million years ago, fossils of this shark have been found worldwide, from North America to Europe, and even parts of Asia, indicating it had a wide range and was well adapted to various marine environments. This ancient hunter proves that sometimes evolution doesn't need to change a winning formula. 3. Frilled shark. The frilled shark is often referred to as a living fossil, a title it wears proudly with its strange, ancient appearance. Found lurking in the deep waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, this deep-sea predator usually lives in depths of 500 to 1,000 meters, far from the sunlight and human eyes. One of the most interesting things about the frilled shark is its snake-like body, which can grow up to 6.5 feet in length. With its long, eel-like shape and dark brown or gray skin, it looks more like a creature from prehistoric times than a modern shark. Its 6 pairs of frilly gills, which frame its head, add to its otherworldly appearance, giving the shark its name. This species' mouth is terrifying. Packed with over 300 needle-sharp, trident-shaped teeth arranged in 25 rows, the frilled shark's jaw is a marvel of evolutionary engineering. These teeth are designed to snag and hold slippery prey like squid and small fish, so they can ensure there's no escape once a victim is caught. Unlike most sharks, the frilled shark can swallow prey as whole, an adaptation perfect for its deep-sea hunting style. The frilled shark's hunting strategy is as unique as its appearance. It is believed to use its long, flexible body to lunge at prey like a striking snake. Living in an environment with limited food, it relies on ambush tactics, waiting for an opportunity to strike instead of actively chasing its meals. Despite its scary appearance, the frilled shark poses no threat to humans. Encounters are incredibly rare, given its preference for deep waters far from coastal areas. Most sightings occur when individuals are accidentally caught by deep-sea fishing equipment or during scientific exploration of the ocean's depths. 4. The Ganges shark. The Ganges shark is one of the most mysterious and endangered shark species on Earth. Unlike most sharks that roam the salty seas, this freshwater predator calls the murky rivers of India its home, particularly the mighty Ganges River and its tributaries. Its unique adaptations and precarious status have made it a species of great interest to conservationists and biologists alike. This shark is often mistaken for the more common bull shark, which also ventures into freshwater. However, the Ganges shark is distinct. It has a flattened snout and small, rounded eyes that are perfectly suited for its habitat, where visibility is often poor. Its streamlined body and sharp teeth make it an efficient hunter, preying on fish and other aquatic creatures. At full size, it can reach up to 6.5 feet in length, blending power and agility. The Ganges shark is a fascinating freshwater predator, perfectly adapted to its murky environment. Its flattened snout plays a key role in hunting, allowing it to detect even the smallest vibrations and movements in the water. This helps it track prey in waters where visibility is poor or when sediment clouds the river. Its small, rounded eyes seem unimpressive, but they fit perfectly with the low-light conditions in its habitat. Instead of relying on sight, the Ganges shark uses electroreceptors in its snout to pick up faint electrical signals from potential prey, giving it an advantage in the silt-heavy waters of the Ganges River. The shark's streamlined body and long pectoral fins let it move easily through narrow river channels and strong currents. It's smaller than most sharks, which makes it highly agile, a crucial trait for chasing fast-moving prey. Despite its size, it has a powerful bite with sharp teeth that grip and slice through its catch. Unlike most sharks, the Ganges shark stays in freshwater for its entire life. It can handle the lower salinity levels by adjusting its kidneys to maintain the right balance of salt and water inside its body. This sets it apart from bull sharks, which move between freshwater and saltwater. As a solitary predator, the Ganges shark likely hunts by ambush. Its gray-brown coloring helps it blend into the murky river waters, letting it lie in wait until prey comes too close. It primarily hunts fish, but may also target smaller aquatic animals in its habitat. Though little is known about its reproductive habits, the Ganges shark is probably ovoviviparous. This means the female carries eggs inside her until they hatch, and the young are born alive. This strategy ensures that the young are well developed and ready to survive in the tough river environment. The Ganges shark is a unique and lesser-known freshwater predator, with traits that help it survive in a way most sharks just can't. 5. The dwarf lantern shark. The dwarf lantern shark is one of the smallest shark species on Earth. measuring only about 20 centimeters in length. This tiny predator inhabits the deep waters off the coasts of Colombia and Venezuela, living at depths where sunlight cannot reach. One of the most fascinating features of the dwarf lantern shark is its bioluminescence. It has special light-producing cells called photophores along its body, which emit a soft glow. This bioluminescence serves multiple purposes. In the pitch-black depths, it helps the shark navigate and communicate with other sharks. It also acts as camouflage. The light from its body can blend in with the faint sunlight that filters from the surface, making it harder for predators to spot it and for prey to escape. This glowing ability is a survival trait that helps the dwarf lantern shark avoid being eaten, whilst also making it easier to hunt. Though small, the dwarf lantern shark is a skilled predator. It primarily preys on small fish and invertebrates, using its bioluminescence to lure in prey or to surprise them. This tiny shark is agile and fast, often ambushing its food with surprising speed despite its small size. Its diet mostly consists of plankton, small shrimp, and other tiny marine creatures that populate the deep, dark waters of its environment. The shark's small size and nocturnal nature make it quite mysterious. Researchers know relatively little about the full range of behaviors and habits of the dwarf lantern shark, as it lives so deep in the ocean. Its bioluminescence, though fascinating, is also a feature that scientists are still studying, as it's not entirely clear how the shark controls the light it produces. While the dwarf lantern shark is not considered a threat to humans because of its small size and deep water habitat, its role in the ecosystem is crucial. As a small predator, it helps maintain the balance of the deep-sea food web, feeding on tiny organisms and, in turn, becoming food for larger predators. Its survival depends on the health of its unique ecosystem, and like many deep-sea creatures, it remains a reminder of how much of the ocean is still unexplored. 6. Megamouth. The megamouth shark is one of the rarest and most fascinating shark species in the ocean. It thrives in tropical and subtropical waters around the world, typically at depths of 150 to 500 meters. This species is mostly found in deep water, where its large size and unique feeding behavior set it apart from most other sharks. The megamouth shark remains an enigmatic creature, mainly due to its limited encounters with humans and its preference for the deep, darker parts of the ocean. First identified in 1976, the megamouth shark is named after its enormous mouth, which can stretch up to 1.5 meters wide. This massive mouth plays a vital role in the shark's feeding method, as it uses it to filter feed on plankton, small fish, and other microscopic organisms. As it swims slowly through the water, the megamouth opens its mouth wide, allowing water to flow in. Specialized structures in its gills help trap plankton and other small food particles, which are then swallowed. This filter feeding technique is similar to that of baleen whales, although the megamouth is much smaller. Despite its enormous mouth, the megamouth shark is harmless to humans. It feeds primarily on small marine life, such as zooplankton, and does not pose a threat to larger animals or people. The shark's feeding strategy is well suited for its environment, as it does not need to chase fast-moving prey. Instead, it relies on the abundance of plankton in the deep waters it inhabits, so it's still able to get all the sustenance it needs to live easily. The megamouth shark can grow to an impressive length of up to 18 feet long, although most individuals are smaller. It has a stout, dark body, and its skin is rough, covered with tiny, denticle-like scales that help it move smoothly through the water. The shark's large, crescent-shaped tail helps it navigate through the ocean's currents, though it is an aggressive swimmer. What makes the megamouth particularly intriguing is how little we know about it. Since its discovery in 1976, only around 100 sightings of the shark have been documented, making it a rare creature. It spends most of its time in the depths of the ocean, so there are still many mysteries surrounding its behavior, reproduction, and migration patterns. The megamouth remains one of the ocean's most mysterious giants, but it's also one of the most interesting. 7. The spear-toothed shark. The spear-toothed shark is a rare and highly specialized species found in the freshwater rivers and estuaries of northern Australia and New Guinea. What makes this shark stand out is its unique ability to thrive in both freshwater and marine environments, a trait shared by very few shark species. This adaptability allows the spear-toothed shark to navigate between different types of habitats, making it a true survivor in diverse ecosystems. The spear-toothed shark is a relatively small species, typically reaching lengths of about 8 to 10 feet, though some individuals may grow larger. Its name comes from the shape of its teeth, which resemble spears or daggers. These teeth are sharp and pointed, designed for capturing and holding onto its prey, which includes fish, crustaceans, and other small marine creatures. The shark's diet varies depending on its environment, but it is an efficient predator, well suited to hunting in both river systems and coastal waters. The shark's ability to live in both freshwater and saltwater is a remarkable adaptation. Most sharks are strictly marine animals, but the spear-toothed shark can survive in the brackish waters of estuaries, where salt levels fluctuate. This flexibility is key to its survival in a range of habitats, from freshwater rivers to the more saline coastal areas. Scientists believe that the shark's kidneys and osmoregulatory system allow it to adjust to the changing salinity levels in these diverse environments. The spear-toothed shark's habitat is relatively remote, and as a result, it has not been extensively studied. However, the species is believed to be a top predator in its environment, helping to maintain the balance of the local ecosystems. It's typically found in slower-moving waters, where it can hunt for food without the pressures of fast currents. The shark's secretive nature, combined with its preference for murky river waters and estuaries, makes it difficult to observe in the wild, adding to its air of mystery. Despite being a capable predator, the spear-toothed shark faces significant threats due to habitat destruction, pollution, and overfishing. Its presence in isolated freshwater regions makes it vulnerable to changes in water quality and the alteration of its natural habitat. As human development expands into these regions, the species' survival may become increasingly uncertain, but the way it survived all these years proves that this shark will be just fine. 8. The cookie-cutter shark. The cookie-cutter shark is a small but fascinating species known for its distinctive feeding behavior and unique appearance. This shark, typically found in deep waters in tropical and subtropical regions worldwide, is infamous for its method of feeding, which involves taking circular bites out of much larger animals. The shark's bite pattern has earned it the name cookie cutter because of the way it leaves a perfectly round wound, similar to a cookie cutter. Cookie cutter sharks are relatively small, typically growing to about 20 inches in length. Despite their size, they are incredibly effective predators. They primarily feed on fish, squid, and even larger animals like whales, dolphins, and sea turtles. What makes their feeding behavior so unique is their technique. Instead of devouring their prey, the shark uses its sharp, serrated teeth to carve out plug-like sections from its target. This leaves behind a deep, round wound in the prey, often without killing it. This behavior is thought to help the shark avoid confrontation with larger animals while still obtaining valuable nutrients. One of the most interesting aspects of the cookie-cutter shark is its bioluminescence. The shark's belly glows in the dark, a feature it shares with many deep-sea creatures. This glow helps the shark blend in with the faint light from above when it swims at deeper depths, making it less noticeable to both prey and predators. Its dark, compact body, combined with the glowing underside, helps it camouflage in the deep, dark waters it inhabits. Although this shark is relatively small and not typically a threat to humans, it has been known to occasionally bite people. These bites are often shallow and circular, causing minor injuries that resemble the bite marks left on larger marine animals. Most of the time, however, the cookie-cutter shark poses no direct danger to humans. Its primary threat comes from predation by larger sharks, such as the great white or hammerhead, which may target it as prey. Despite its size and somewhat quirky feeding habits, the cookie-cutter shark plays an important role in its ecosystem. By feeding on a variety of prey, it helps regulate the populations of fish and marine mammals in its habitat. So, as scary as it might be, the ocean really needs it. 9. Sharp-nose seven-gill shark. The sharp-nosed seven-gill shark is an intriguing and often overlooked species found in various oceanic regions around the world. Despite being relatively unknown to the general public, it is unique for its 7 gill slits, which distinguish it from most other sharks that typically have 5. This unusual feature gives the shark its name, and while it may not be as famous as other shark species, it plays an important role in its marine environment. This shark is rarely seen, and sightings of it are limited, making it somewhat of a mystery to marine biologists. Its primary habitat is deep oceanic waters, typically at depths between 200 and 1,000 meters, though it has been spotted in both tropical and temperate regions. the shark has a preference for colder waters, but its distribution can vary, often depending on seasonal shifts in water temperature. This shark is relatively small, growing to lengths of around 4.9 feet, making it one of the more modestly sized species of shark. Its slender body and sharp-pointed snout help in hunting and navigating through the deep, often murky waters it calls home. Sharp nose. 7-gill. Sharks are opportunistic predators, feeding on a diet that includes fish, cephalopods, and other small marine creatures. Its diet is diverse, allowing it to thrive in different habitats, though it tends to prefer soft-bodied prey such as squids. The most striking feature of the sharp-nosed 7-gill shark is, of course, its 7 gill slits. Most sharks have 5, making the extra 2 slits a distinctive trait. This adaptation may offer the shark greater efficiency in oxygen extraction, especially while living in deeper, lower oxygen environments. However, this doesn't seem to make the shark any faster or more agile than its 5-gilled counterparts. Instead, it uses its unique gill configuration to sustain itself in deeper waters, where prey is abundant and visibility is low. It's a relatively peaceful species that does not show aggressive behavior unless provoked. Its secretive nature and preference for deeper waters make it less prone to interactions with humans, and its relatively small size makes it no match for larger shark species like the great white or hammerhead. The good thing is, it rarely ever actually comes in contact with them, so they'll be able to survive for decades to come, very easily. 10. The large-toothed sawfish. The large-toothed sawfish is a fascinating and ancient species that roams coastal and freshwater areas in tropical regions worldwide. Known for its long, saw-shaped snout, it is one of the largest species of sawfish. Large-toothed sawfish are most commonly found in shallow coastal waters, including estuaries, mangrove swamps, and rivers. They have a wide distribution, with populations found in parts of the Indo-Pacific region, including the coasts of India, Southeast Asia, Australia, and parts of Africa and the Americas. These environments provide rich feeding grounds for the sawfish, as the waters are teeming with fish and other prey, which the sawfish captures with its specialized rostrum. The long, flat snout of the large-toothed sawfish is lined with sharp teeth that resemble the teeth of a saw, giving it its name. The sawfish uses it to slash through schools of fish, stunning or injuring prey before eating them. It's also used for defense against predators. The sawfish's diet primarily consists of fish, crustaceans, and mollusks, and it uses its saw to sift through the sand and mud to uncover hidden prey. Its feeding habits are particularly fascinating, as the sawfish's rostrum is thought to help it saw through schools of small fish, disorienting them and making them easier to catch. Growing up to 23 feet long, the large-toothed sawfish is a powerful predator. However, despite its size and fearsome appearance, the species is not a threat to humans. It is more vulnerable than dangerous, and the greatest threat it faces comes from human activity. Even then, this isn't a shark you want to find on your next coastal holiday. But if you did, could you make it out of that encounter with both feet intact? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. We'll see you in the next one.